Alright, let's have another look at that scalloping. Now sometimes things go badly wrong when you're working from 2D to 3D. You start clicking on things you don't need to be clicking on. So when you're going back into your 2D, always make sure your UCS is set by world, right button, and you're in the 2D toggles. If you do any more, then everything will be drawn properly on the work plane then. For instance, I'm just going to adjust that angle to 35 degrees. These two lines I've decided to change. Colour that axes up as red. Okay, so now we'll go back into 3D and we'll try this scalloping. So click on my ISO. Okay, now let's go back to 2D. Sometimes it goes badly wrong, so copy everything, do work on your copy. Yes, you can always undo, save things as a different file name, all good practice. But sometimes I just want to try something before committing myself too much, because sometimes if TurboCAD goes mental, it'll turn an object from a 3D object into a 2D surface and there's no way back. So right, so now go back into toggle my 3D. So I want to copy this cylinder because I want to use it 5 times multiply. I want to rotate, snip that out now. Modify 3D object, 3D balloon, 3D subtract. Bosh, bosh. That's scalloped that out nicely, I think. Click on there. Now 360 divided by 5 is 72. So all I want to do is rotate the bottle 72 degrees around the y-axis. Okay, now I'm going to copy the cylinder back in. I could have actually arrayed this round, couldn't I? Rather than turn the bottle. But you get the idea of what I'm doing. Modify. I did copy that, didn't I? Yeah. Modify 3D object, 3D balloon, 3D subtract. Bosh, bosh. Click on the cylinder, rotate it another 72 degrees. Copy that cylinder back in. Of course, there's more than one way of doing things, obviously, in everything. Modify 3D object, 3D balloon, 3D subtract. Bosh, bosh. Click on the cylinder. Spin it around the y-axis a further 72. Glad there's only 5 of these to do. This is where programming helps. You could do it all in one hit on a more modern CAD system. 3D balloon, 3D subtract. Bosh, bosh. Another 72 degrees. Oh, wrong axes. Z, Control Z to do that. 72 degrees. Last one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pick that up. Copy it onto that point there. Modify 3D objects, 3D balloon, subtract that, take that out. Right, so let's just render that up flat shade. So now you can see I've scalloped out, which is very similar to the way the bottle is. Now also there's a bit of a scallop on the bottom. So what I'm going to do is just freestyle this. Pick up the spear tool, click on there, and just take out what I think is about right. So modify 3D object, 3D balloon, 3D subtract. Bottle, take that out. Just gives her that little. I might actually snip a bit more out. Actually, just a touch, just a touch. It's the way it was injected, molded. Of course, every different company uses a slightly different bottle. Anyway, I've just gone with a very cheap one from Aldi. That cost 17p, including the lemonade inside, which I've drank. Okay, that's that for this one.